How does misinformation influence what we see in media? Imagine scrolling through your favorite news site or social media feed and seeing stories that seem convincing but are actually false or misleading. Misinformation can shape what we believe and how we interpret the world around us. It's like a fog that distorts the true picture of events and issues. This false information can spread quickly, especially online, and impact what we think is real. Misinformation is any false or deceptive information that spreads without the intention to deceive. It differs from disinformation, which is deliberately false to mislead people. Misinformation can appear in news articles, social media posts, videos, or even shared messages. It influences media content by creating biased or exaggerated stories that grab attention but may not be true. For example, sensational headlines can make problems seem worse than they really are, which can skew public perception. When people see false stories repeatedly, they might start to believe them as facts. This can lead to a distorted view of reality. For instance, if many news stories exaggerate a threat, viewers might think the danger is bigger than it actually is. Misinformation also erodes trust in media sources. When people encounter conflicting reports or false information, they may become skeptical of all news, making it harder to know what's real. Another way misinformation influences what we see is through confirmation bias. People tend to seek out information that supports their existing beliefs. This means they might only watch news sources that agree with their opinions, ignoring credible sources that challenge them. Over time, this can deepen divisions and increase polarization. Misinformation also affects the quality of media. To attract viewers or readers, some outlets might prioritize sensational or biased stories over balanced reporting. This makes it harder for the public to get accurate, reliable information. That's why understanding media literacy is so important. It teaches us to question what we see and hear, to check sources, and to recognize signs of false information. By learning how to spot misinformation, we can avoid being misled. Cross-checking stories with trusted sources, being aware of emotional manipulation, and understanding the motives behind certain messages are key skills. When we diversify our media sources and verify information before sharing, we help reduce misinformation's influence. In the end, misinformation shapes what we see in media by twisting facts and creating confusion. Building media literacy skills helps us see through the falsehoods and make smarter choices about the information we consume. It's all about becoming a more critical and informed media user.